All right, I'm back. Here are examples 3 and 4 of adding and subtracting fractions. So let's look at our first one. We got 11/12 minus 3/8. The difference between examples 1 and 2 and these is we now have different denominators. So we need to find a common denominator. Typically we want to find the least common denominator because that'll make the problem easiest to work with. But any common denominator technically would do. So when I look at 12 and 8, I'm trying to find the smallest number that 12 and 8 both go into. The trick is just take the larger number, in this case 12, and count by 12s until you find a number that 8 goes into. So for example, 12, 8 doesn't go into 12. 12, then 24, oh, 8 goes into 24. There we go, we've got it. So we are going to rewrite this problem with denominators of 24. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first fraction, 11/12. 12 times what gives me 24? It's 2. So I'm going to multiply both of these numbers by 2. 2 times 11, 22. So that's 22/24. Then I'm going to do the same thing with 3/8. 8 times 3 is 24. So up here I'm going to do 3 times 3. And I'm going to get 9. So now I've got 22/24 minus 9/24. And I can do this subtraction because I've got common denominators. 22 minus 9 is 13. My denominator stays the same as 24. I look at 13/24. That can't be simplified. So I am done. My answer is 13/24. So let's look at the example 4 here. So again, we're adding two fractions with different denominators. This is a denominator of 6. This is a denominator of 4. You could leave these numbers as mixed numbers, or you can make them improper. I'm going to leave them mixed. So I'm going to do 3 and 5/6 plus 1 and 3/4. I'm looking at these both, and they both have, they both go into 12. So I'm going to rewrite these with denominators of 12. So 5/6, that one's going to get multiplied by 2. 5 times 2 is 10. So it'll be 3 and 10/12. This one, 1 and 3/4, I'm going to multiply that by 3 because 4 times 3 is 12. So 3 times 3 is 9. Now I can add these two fractions because they got a common denominator. I'm going to do that. 3 plus 1 is 4. 10 plus 9 is 19. And that's still over 12. That doesn't look right because I've got a numerator that is larger than my denominator. So what I do is I'm going to have to take 12/12 out of this because we know 12/12 is one whole. So when I do that, if I take 12/12 out of this, basically I'm adding a whole to the 4. That's now a 5. And 19 minus 12 is 7. So that's now 5 and 7/12. And if you find that a little bit confusing, you could have just went the other route and made both of these fractions improper, found your common denominator, and did it that way. It still would have worked out. You still should have got the right answer. All right, so there's examples 3 and 4. The other video had examples 1 and 2. Now you need to do the practice problems and have fun.